Sarah Stampin' Trees. Today we're going to be using this Delicate Dahlias stamp set to create some really nice floral cards. So this stamp set is quite a big stamp set. I'll show you inside in a second. And it's part of our celebration offer. So most of the things in our celebration offer you can get free with a £45 spend, but because this is a bigger stamp set, this one you can get for free with a £90 spend. So you can see it's got two sets of stamps inside. So these ones are kind of more the outlines and a couple of sentiments, and then we've got these ones which are made up of different pixels to create a bit of depth. So that will give this kind of image, and then you've got a couple more sentiments on there. So it's a really nice set, so I'm looking forward to playing with this today. So for my first card, I've got an A6 card blank, so that's 5 7/8 inches by 8 1/4 inches. And then I've also just got a piece of masking sheet, so you could use post-its or something like that instead if you don't have any masking sheet, but I'm going to be using this masking sheet. You could even actually use like a wide washi tape for this particular technique. So I'm just going to pop that across. In fact, I'm going to line this up with my grid sheet so that I can make sure I'm getting a nice straight line across. So I'm going to pop that across here. So then I make sure that my card is nicely lined up at the top, and then I can just put this on this line and then make sure it's still lined up on that line the other side. So for this first one, I'm going to use Blackberry Bliss, and I'm going to use this kind of pixelated image part, and I want to make sure that one of these flowers goes straight across this piece here so that we can make the most of their masking. And then I'm going to stamp some more. You can see all the gorgeous depth that's in that. It's almost like a photo type look. So I'm just taking off the mask. I'm just going to take a dark Blackberry Bliss stamping blend. I'm using the chisel nib bit of it, and I'm just going to neaten up those edges just a little bit. And then I'm going to take my Stamparatus, just my stamp positioning tool. I'm going to pop this in here. I'm going to take the Thank You Kindly sentiment. I'm using my Stamparatus because obviously after all of that stamping I've already done, I don't want to mess this up. So at least if I've got my Stamparatus out, then it will mean that if it doesn't come out nicely the first time, I can go back over it. So then there's my first super simple card made. No, you can see that the Blackberry Bliss has really stained my stamp. This is what it's like after if it's been washed. But there's no need to worry about that at all. It will still work exactly the same, even with light colours. And you'll be able to see that if I press that on there, then there's nothing left behind. It's not going to affect your light inks or anything like that. It's absolutely fine to use still. And the lovely thing about these new stamp sets is that there's the part on the inside, so you can just pop your stamps back in there, and then you can know that you've not lost any. So then for this next card, I've got a 5 by 5 inch Blushing Bride card blank, and this is 4 1/4 inches square, and this piece is 4 inches square. So that's basic grey and basic white. And for this card, I'm going to use a smaller flower. I'm just going to stamp that smaller flower 9 times on here. And then I'm just going to test out on a piece of square. I've got this little bit of scrap here, so I'm going to test it out on here. So I've not played with these yet, so I just want to test out on here how the outline looks around it, so I can decide whether I want the outline as well or just to leave it like that. And do the outline in basic grey. So obviously with the basic grey outline, you lose a lot of the kind of almost photographic look of the flower, but I think I do quite like that look, so I'm going to use that on the rest of the flowers. So then I've got a scrap of Blushing Bride cardstock. I'm going to take my basic grey ink and I'm just going to stamp that "Thank you kindly" on there. And then I'm just going to cut that off at an angle. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of glue under here. And then I'm going to pop this on. So this is just a scrap of basic grey cardstock. So I'm just going to pop it so there's just a little bit showing at the end. And then I'm going to cut that off like that. So then let's just glue all our layers together. Right, so then I'm just going to pop some dimensionals behind the sentiment. And then I'm just going to pop that on there. And that's that card finished. For this next card, I'm going to take my bumblebee ink and I'm just going to stamp with small flower all over the background of an A6 card. And I'm going to take my basic grey and the small leaf. I'm just going to fill in some of those gaps. So then I've got a strip of bumblebee cardstock that's the same width as my card front, and I'm just going to stamp on that in the basic grey ink with the "Thank you kindly." And then I'm just going to glue that together and pop that onto my card. So that's my third card finished. So then for this one I'm just going to make a bit of a background with some mint macaron leaves all over a 5x5 inch basic white card blank. Now I'm just going to stamp the dahlia and Blushing Bride ink on a scrap of basic white cardstock. And I'm just going to cut that out. So then I've also cut a piece of mint macaron cardstock that's 3.5 inches square and a piece of basic white that's 3.25 inches square. So I'm going to layer those up there. And then I've got this piece of mint macaron, which I'm going to put the Thank You Kindly stamp on. So I'm going to do that in basic grey. First time I stamped it was a bit wobbly, so I've just done it again the other end. So I'm going to pop that across there. Actually, before I do that, I just want to stamp some leaves. So that's going to go across there. So I want my flower to go there, and I want a few leaves to pop out from under there. So I'm going to bring this back in with my mint macaron. And I'm just going to use this as a guide just to stamp a few leaves. That hasn't stamped quite as well as I want there, but that's fine because it's going to be covered by my sentiment strip. So I'm just going to glue that sentiment strip on. And then I'm just going to trim that off at the back. And then I'm going to lay them up onto the card. Now I'm just going to add some dimensionals to the back of my flower. And then there's that card finished. So then for my final card, I've got a basic grey card blank, 5 by 5 inches. This piece is 4.5 inches square, so that's Bumblebee. This is 4.25 inches square, basic grey. I'm going to use some of our basic white cardstock. You can see I've kind of like used a bit of this before. This is really nice cardstock for printing on. So I use it a lot for when I'm making projects that I want to print. So this time I want to layer the big dahlia. So I'm going to print it 3 times in the Bumblebee. And actually with these kind of stamps, you actually do better with an older ink pad, like one that's less juicy. See that you don't get as much definition with this, which is a newer ink pad, as I do with the Blushing Bride, which is an older ink pad. But that's fine for this because I'm actually going to stamp over it. And I'm just stamping over the top of these with the outline in basic grey. And this technique's really nice for it's very juicy stamp because it's it actually looks really nice with the outline on. So then I'm going to cut these out. So the first one I'm going to cut right around the edges. So then for the next one, I'm just cutting round some of the kind of more innermost petals. And then the final one, I'm just going to do just the petals that are literally right in the middle. So then I'm going to lay them all up to make a kind of dimensional flower. So I'm just lining up the petals with the ones below, and you get this nice dimensional flower. Now I'm going to take the leaf again that we used last time, And I'm just going to ink that up in the mint macaron. And I'm going to stamp that 3 times. And then to keep it in keeping with the style of the card, I'm also going to stamp the outline over the top in basic grey. You can tell just from my videos that I'm not tidy crafter, can't you? Then I'm just going to cut those out too. And then I'm just going to stamp my greeting. There are 4 greetings in this set, but I've just been using this thank you kindly because I wanted some thank you cards. So there's also oh so happy for you, sending heartfelt sympathy and you inspire me. So I'm just going to take my basic grey ink and just stamp this onto this piece of bumblebee cardstock. I'm just going to cut that down. And I'm just going to glue this across the basic grey card. I'm just going to cut it off a little bit. And then I'm going to layer everything up. So I want the flower to go there, so I'm just going to glue the leaves around it. And then I'm going to glue this on a bit. So that's that card finished. I'll just bring in the other cards as well. So we've made a whole range of different cards today. Let me know in the comments below which one you prefer. If you enjoyed today's projects, I really hope that you will click like below, and you can also press subscribe if you'd like to see future videos. If you press the bell button and select all, you'll also get notifications from YouTube when I've got a new video available. All of the products that I've used for today's cards are linked in the description below, and there's also a host code there, so if you pop my host code into your basket before you check out, then you'll receive a free gift after the end of the month. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope to see you again soon.